Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about the 2021 pennies that have been recently turning up and are worth hundreds of dollars. Plus, we'll also go over some of the ones that can be found and are worth like 20, 30 bucks or so, and it's all in whether it's a die crack or sort of advanced major die destruction, or it's where you look closely for a variety on the coin. There's a lot to look for, and it's great that these coins are so readily available and have been found all over the place. So let's jump in and check out the 2021 pennies that you need to be looking for. I'll be explaining everything you want to know. This video is sponsored by Whatnot, the fastest growing live stream shopping and auctions app for your collectibles, including coins and paper money. I'll be selling a ton of coins, errors, varieties, world coin grab bags, paper currency, and precious metals over the next 2 Wednesday nights, May 25th and June 1st, and hope to see you there. I have a link in the description that'll give you a free $10 to spend on the app. We'll also be giving away about $500 of Morgan dollars and silver each of those 2 nights, so be sure to hang out and remember to go through that link. I really like how you can see the coins up close, their condition, and then have a nice, easy payment process through the app. So I'll see you there, and let's get into the video. Now here we've got our 2021 Shield Cent. Not going to spend time on the general overview. You can pause if you'd like, but the big thing to look for is this cud and eventual major die break that is represented here. We actually see 2 different stages. So, the way what we're looking at, how this happened, is that the dies that are used to strike the coins over and over again. Blank planchets come between an obverse and reverse die. The dies smash into each other, leave their impression, and keep on going. But sometimes those dies wear down and eventually break down, and the metal in those dies starts to chip, and then it fully, breaks apart. And in 2021, we had the fortune of seeing a huge die break happen and evolve, and this is the result of that. So we start on the left. These coins are probably more in the lower value ranges, like $100, $150 is what they've been selling for on eBay. And you see, a crack that runs through the coin from about 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But the big ones, as these dies, the die continues to hit and more of it breaks off, you get much more dramatic of an effect where, there's different irregularities in the metal flow where the 1 starts wearing away. There's not enough pressure and differentiation in those numerals. And then on the right, that's probably more like a $400 coin at current market rates. It seems pretty concentrated with a few sellers, but that's really what we're looking at, and it's quite valuable. And, they were just being opened up right out of bankrolls and people paying very strong money for them. Especially this sort of thing has not happened in a long time and has been well recognized by collectors. So if you do get 2021 rolls, be on the lookout for this type of stuff, and multiple of the same coin can be found back to back in some of the rolls as well. So really just stay on top of it. There's also more than that to look for. Here we see about a $25 coin, a double die obverse with clear. You can see the bars and the separation in the R, T, and Y, but there's clear notching in the bottom left portions of those letters. There's also a second one where it's more of a thickness spread, but you can see a little bit of separation, sort of bar in the T. Same thing in the Y as it extends, having a stronger width. That one's about $20 at the top end. And then the third one here, also similar in terms of just being extra thick. Maybe a little bit of notching, but just much thicker in those lettering, especially as you get towards, sort of the center in that RTY. There's also a few double die reverses, but I think that these are much less valuable and a lot tougher to decipher, but it's going to be extra thickness on the LB and the JFM designer's initials and lettering on the reverse of the coin. Here I think it's a little more prominent. It's a little bit clear in terms of where the extra thickness really lies, but also something where you can be looking on both sides of these coins. There are varieties out there. In terms of conditional rarity, all we've really seen is Mint-State 67 coins. There's not like tons of 67s and 68s. 67s are in the $80 range, but that will evolve as more get graded over time and cherry-picked. And then in terms of the errors, there are not any mint errors that we could find, but theoretically you could see some struck through grease. These are some recent years, similar years where grease gets between the dies, and it's going to reduce the impression that the dies are going to have on the planchet, resulting in this effect. It could be, here's a struck through grease reverse, and then here is another reverse split die. This one's on 2020, so you can look for that too, where the die, again, it gets split, meaning that the crack runs all the way through it and, really sort of concentrates around that E and 1 cent, continues. Really good things to be searching for. They're sold for about $300, and there's people out there who really like these types of die breaks, die cracks, die wear, in addition to the classic double dies that are on some of these coins. So very much be on the lookout for these. They're very valuable and something that's been hot in today's coin market. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Treasure Town, and get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out my website, treasuretowncoins.com, for news and updates related to the channel and collectibles in general. Lastly, there's a link tree in the description with links to all of my other sites, as well as some affiliate links that can support the channel. But with that being said, have a great day, and I'll hope to see you on some of my videos in the future.